Cheese and Hatties. How you doing? No, yeah, Hatties getting in there just a little bit. Taco, TB. I was warming it that whole time with my control freak on the wrong stick. We're sticking with the new revamped Batmobile, by the way. All right, play the slow play. First again for yeah, I mean, sure. No, you, that's so light, dude. Holy. Hello, hi bye. Your name is almost Hey Bye from the Avatar universe. I played a casual match and I got a reward. It was a titanium white fennec. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. I know a lot of people are looking for a fennec, so. I know a lot of people are always like, man, it sucks that I have to buy the fennec. I'm like, you definitely don't. You just gotta get an unlock. I don't know how early it was going up. Bonk. Hello, teammates? Can I help you? Oof, I despise how he thought he went up that and then Flurry, for some reason, goes forward. Oh no. Somebody cops out when I was driving. It's Friday. Takeo. Eric. Man, I really wish I had literally any boost. Ooh. I wanted to back pass that, but low-key kind of better that I didn't, question mark? That's insane. Player that's wide open. Oof. Man, we are really choking these shots, dude. I'm gonna give him the 100. Man, that bounce also brutal. Woo. That's good 50. I'll take that. Your stream froze a second ago for me. Well, that's a skill issue for you, Hades. Man, we're not winning like any of these 50s. I'm kind of just trying to play fast. Honestly, we have time. We don't need to panic, really. Oh. What? There's no way you get that again. Man, that was actually wide open too. I'm genuinely lost how Matt got to that before me. Did he get that corner boost? There's no way he had enough boost for that otherwise. No! Thank you. Someone get a haircut? I did get a haircut. I feel like I got a haircut in the prior stream, but this is the first time I've like styled it a little bit, so. Go to Amazon shop, watch a new Mick and Rorty episode, and sometimes maybe perhaps shave my beard. Maybe hit a couple plays in Diamond all at the same time. 10 out of 10? Well, thank you. I was not a huge fan of it at first, but now that I've like learned how to style it a bit differently, that it looks pretty good. You know, sometimes you just gotta, I've learned, sometimes you just gotta go and trust the hairstylist to know how to cook. I've done that for some time. I'm just like, what do you think would look good? And they're like, and they kind of examine me, and then they give me a cut, and like 9 times out of 10, it looks great. Okay, easy save. What does hydrate tag do on Twitch? So think about what hydration means. In what context would you hydrate? How would you hydrate? And that's it. Man, I really thought Matt was in the corner. He was staying behind me on back post. So I was like, let me hit it past him. Nope, he did back up. Oh, I did not have enough boost to be able to get above that again, though. Plurry, no! Bot. All right, well, unfort. Not really sure why we did that. Unfort. Never fun to lose a game by very transparently doing something and then getting owned for it. How are you number 2 now? Gotta chat. Gotta chat harder, faster, better. Oh, Rendom. Been a while since I played against him. Nice shot. Nice. Hold on. See, I like how teammate waited for that pass because he knew I'd find him. I always hate it when teammates are like, just rotate boost and then rotate behind me or something. I'm like, buddy, it's a perfect setup for a shot. Just sit there. All right, I'm already getting good vibes off this teammate considering he's recognizing the obvious plays to make. Man, I probably could have gotten away with that. That was a weird bump. He like popped me up in place. Yeah, watch this. But like, kinda didn't really truly bump me, so I probably should have just jumped and flipped around it. It weirds me out whenever players of this rank do like actual like Spanish kickoffs. It's like, are we really at the rank where we have to sweat? It doesn't feel like we should be. Like we're only at, this is like low GC2 or like mid GC2 right now. I wanted to go for that, but it felt like one of those things where like teammates just solo playing it, and then he's expecting me to like get out of the way. Yeah, we're just flicking that high to slow him down. It's not necessarily something to take the ball away. Teammates probably got that. He can, oh my God, he can pass to me, imagine. $50 that, nice. I shouldn't rotate all the way back like that. Nice beat. That was a little bit of reach for me, not gonna lie. Oh my God, you actually didn't. I would say that's a fake, but I don't think he meant to do that. Yeah, he was trying to get a musty on that, and he just effed it up. Or he tried to wave dash it, and he also effed it up, so I'll take the initial fake, but. What am I doing? Holy crap, dude. Flipping the wrong direction. I literally changed my mind which direction I wanted to flip on that last one. Nice, teammate. Love it, love it, love it, love it. John, love it. Boop. Bro stayed right in that pocket. Exactly what we like to see. Bonk. That's such nonsense, dude. Takes a 50 and then immediately loses it super hard. I don't even know what happened here. He just didn't jump. Honestly, if he jumped, that would have been fine. I think he was kind of blinded, low-key. I don't think he could see past his ball cam. That's kind of the reason you want to jump on those, because you're not sure if you need to jump into that, so you might as well just jump, and then if you don't need to, then you just plan your flip accordingly or whatever. Probably not good. Oh. Nice save. Jimmy Lou was chasing that. I probably should just got out of the way and let him have it, but either way. All right, play that to the far corner. That would have been really sick if you got that correctly. I had to play kind of over jumping that one. Oh. Sorry. No, 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 no! God freaking damn it, dude. He had the setup, he was there before me, and I was getting out of the way of the bump, and he thought I was taking it. God dang it, dude. Well, Timo was like backing up on that first read, so I'm like, do you not have that? Okay, I take it, and then he went forward. That's why it's hard to play two sometimes, because everyone wants to solo play, which is fine, but it's also like a situation where like I kind of need you to commit. Like if you on that, that's a play that we don't really need to slow down on, which is why I was kind of like, why are we stalling? Oh no, we missed. Well. That's so cringe, dude. Yeah, I missed the open net. I also missed an open net. He goes, wow, nice shot. I'm like, buddy, you just missed. Like, like what do you mean? What do you mean, nice one for me, buddy? You're the one that effed up. And he could be like, well, I was beating the guy to the ball. No, you beat both the ball. It was wide open, and you missed. Like, I mean, if we're just gonna laugh at that, and be like, oh, we suck that game. FF, done. It's like, okay, we can move on from there. What rank? Hilariously, this is GC2. Taking about a, day and a half off from the game, so we're trying to warm back up. Hey, pause. Oh, okay. Sure. I did just resub. God dang it, I hate it when Twitch doesn't tell me. Anyway, pause. Thank you for the 70 months at tier 2. Gosh dang. How you doing, pause? How's Montreal treating you? I just completely made that up. I actually don't even know if you live in Montreal. You're Quebecois, that's all I know. I lived in Quebec. Lived, damn. I'm so out of date on the pause lore. I should have really gone there. Good guess. I mean, if you're gonna live in Quebec, it probably makes sense if you lived in Montreal in my mind. Or Montreal, or however Bunny taught me to say it that one time. Biggest city in Quebec? That's my thought. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like saying like it's on the same level as like, oh, I live in New York State. Oh, you live in New York City? It's like, well, I mean, decent assumption considering, majority of people living there are living in that city, but. All right, Fizzle. Oh, cooking. I wanted to hit that like hard middle, but I didn't know if I could get away with that. Also, Sloth hit me at the exact right time. That is all I could do. Dude, these guys' recovery is just in time. They're getting away with such murder right now. Cut that hard. That would have been kind of cool if you did, though. Close. Hi, sheepo. Halfway through, I realized he was not going for that. Okay. Man, I've not played in a day and a half, and I feel it right now. Feeling really out of it, mechanically. We also did rush our warm-up, so there's that. I might switch the Octane, maybe just like, I can't play this game on this car if I'm trying to play a goofy, kind of like, hee hee, this is a fun car, you know? Okay, good fake fizzle. I knew Banana's backwards in that one, so I'm like, I'm just gonna go off that. Nah, I wanted a wave dash, but I changed my mind. Should've just flipped. Oh, no. It's okay. Gonna just slap that around him. Fizzle, I hate that. Already had a decent amount of boost, and then he's grabbed the 100 from me, and then just turned around and then wasted it just to get beat to the ball again. It's like, I don't know, man. No. Oh, no, we're in the blender now. Yeah, we're in the blender right now. That's probably a goal. Yep. Oh, no. I gave him a 1,000 gem corgi. What? Where? Man, YouTube needs to notify people about when they give gifts on YouTube. It's so crazy to me that I don't know about that. I also got to turn the AC down. My hands are cold. I know this sounds like a lot of cope, and it is, but I'm just like, I don't know. Feeling off right now. We got to lock in. Oop. That's fine. One tap and then hit. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted. Ah. Ooh, that was actually a really good roll for me, but there's no way for him to know that, so that's fair. Wow, I put that extra high and he still got it over me. I'm just gonna assume he's got that interval. One more. Bang. That's a good shot. Ah! Yes, Fizzle. That is a good pass, buddy. That is a great pass. I was really scared he was not gonna see that. I'm feeling on now that I'm looking at your pretty face. Oh shoot, that was on main. That's really funny. Now all of China knows you're horny. Mulan screen grab, horrible photoshopped at JPEG. Ooh, that kind of would have been super irritating if we lost like that. What? There's literally no way he lost at that angle. We just lost. Oh. Bang. No! I saved it. That's really funny. That's actually incredibly funny. And we win! Let's go! That was so stupid. How did I demo him and he knocked me back in? I mean, that wouldn't have gone in anyway, but either way. I'm feeling off, but I'm feeling on now. Look at your pre-fit. There we go. You're on alt again. Hold on, I gotta turn down my AC. It's always kind of confusing to me when you guys talk about this. I don't know how you guys refer to it, but when it comes to air conditioning, when you are adjusting it so that the temperature is higher, do you refer to that as turning up or turning down your AC? Because for me, when I say I'm turning down my AC, I mean I'm turning the temperature up. Like I'm talking about the actual temperature of the room. Like I'm trying, or the strength of the air conditioning. Because for me, when the air conditioner is like blasting, it's obviously colder. But when I'm gonna, you know, turn it down, I mean like the cool factor, I guess. Turn down if it's getting colder. That makes sense. That's the more logical way of doing it. I found my default in my brain is that I'm lowering the temp because it's less confusing. Yeah, that's exactly what the adjustments I need to make. That's a pre-jump and a half right there. That's a pre-jump and a half right there. I think my the hog, dude. It's getting to that point. Granted, it might be all the data centers in Texas as well. My electricity bill was literally 50% higher this month. Last month. I have no idea what happened. I normally pay somewhere between like 80 and 100 or something because I do use AC to fall asleep, so I do have it on for like 8 hours or whatever. But at the same time, this past month it was 150, seemingly very arbitrarily. Considering I took 2 business trips in September and I had my AC basically off both of those times that I left. So I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to walk me through why the frick my my energy bill is literally, I wasn't even here basically for an entire week of the month and my AC or my electrical bills for some reason, $150. Oh, well, I didn't think you'd get destroyed like that. It's less funny without you reading the previous message. Yeah, okay, fair. Or I'm cranking the AC. Indicative AC system, the hog. Okay. Sorry, I missed that one. Missed that very important context. Oh, well, that's a gift. Anyway, back, your Wi-Fi went out. Yeah, and you're blaming me. You're like, oh, you paused for a bit. No, you paused. Banag, yep. Not a good kickoff. I need to stop trying to fix my kickoff like that. Did you? Oh. Hello, DRK for real. It's fine. No, I demoed him and I had the 50, but because I demoed him, my car changed angles. That's really lame. Uh-oh, why'd you shell that? Not sure if you're still mad at me. If not, I have a lot of things for you. First of all, I don't know who you are. And second of all, I kind of know who you are. And third of all, if you are who I think you are, then I'm probably just going to ban you anyway. So, yeah. People come in here with completely new usernames and be like, remember me? No, I don't. You have a completely different username. Are you still mad at me? Says Anonymous. I don't know. 9% I'm not even mad at the person. I'm just telling you to stop being stupid and you consistently continue being stupid. So it's like, all right, well, maybe you shouldn't. Solar panels in my house pulling my electricity bill back in a reasonable territory. That is nice. What was the onboarding cost for that? Normally those are pretty ritzy. I was getting a quote today for solar paneling and I was kind of blown away. They gave me a quote and I was like, oh, I'm not buying the entire light pole and the battery box and the blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, that's just the panels. And I was like, oh. Still don't know who you are, but whatever. All right, how about this, DRK? I forgive you so long as you shut the hell up about being banned and referring to your past. Act like this is the first time you've been in this chat, and we just move on from there. And then the next time you bring up their past in any circumstance, I will immediately ban you. I don't even care. How about that? If you can keep that agreement, then you're smart enough to be in this chat. I think it's like 5 years until I even break even. Perfect, cool. Okay. 5 years isn't bad. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. My name is Dark, I can tell. It says Dark. Oh. Oh, imagine if I stole that under his nose. I was like, you're approaching that really slow. I might be able to get that off you. There we go. Good double. Game over! You think we get RL2 before GTA 6? When's GTA 6? Around here it used to be you could only get barely under 10-year return with the government subsidy. What was the math of 0.17 kilowatt per hour up to 0.29 AE? Am I the best viewer because I'm the only one to donate? Are you? I mean, you gave the... Did you give the jewels? I didn't actually see confirmation on that. Cease and Hades sent Corgi for 1,000 jewels. You did send 1,000. I don't rank viewers because I think that's kind of rude, kind of weird. It's the weekend and I will get a break from high school. Hell yeah, brother. That's what the weekend's all about.
LMFAO, they fucking fought.
Well, he donated $10, the doctor. Not your measly dollar. Called you broke. But no, they use the doctor. Appreciate that. Plus, he gets TTS with it. What's that thing in the top left? I am sponsored by Juvee, or I'm partnered with Juvee, which is an energy drink. If anyone looking to grab some energy drinks, code TheDangerTaco on juvee.com. Gives you a nice little discount, plus helps out the channel, plus gives Juvee more excuses to give me more stuff to promote. It makes me look good. And if I get Juvee merch, we all get Juvee merch. That was a really bad challenge angle, but I trusted he was not going to see it coming. You know when you pull off something stupid and you're like, this works because it was so stupid? That was that stupid. Tastes pretty good. I freaking love Juvee, personally. In my opinion, it's the best tasting energy drink. Plus it has 0 sugar, so it's nice. So you'd have to consume like 60 grams of sugar, which basically cancels out the caffeine, in my opinion. Ooh. Didn't expect it that high. Probably could have dealt with that better if I had more boost. Thank you. Okay, try to get a 50 on that. I'm gonna have to try some then. Well, exclamation point Juvee, or you can just go to juvee.com and then when you're buying, type code TheDangerTaco in. I can give you some flavor recommendations, but apparently there's a variety pack you can buy. I did not know that. That's what actually a lot of people who've used my code so far have been doing. Because I don't know if you guys are tastes are different than mine, you know? Bang, easy. Oh, save. Oh. Forgetting the important part of the broth, seasoning. Huh? Putting a chicken bouillon cube in rice or broth. Definitely a game changer for me. Unless you have like bone broth or some crazy stock. I should have gone for the double there. Oh. Wow, what an excellent pass. Okay, teammate, just don't get 50'd. I just asked you to not get 50'd. I'm gonna get the variety pack. Well, if you do, Valcor, I'll appreciate it. I'll get an email note if you do, so. I'll keep an eye out. Does apple belong on pizza? I was gonna be like, well, pineapple kind of works, but then I'm like, honestly, dude, I can't imagine any slice of pizza being enhanced by apple. Maybe if you, I'm like thinking like, even if you cooked it down, I'm like, it's, the only reason pineapple works is because it's kind of like sour, and it kind of complements the saltiness of everything, but I'm like, apple's just sweet. Like there's no, hello? Nice 50. Uncle Che! Congrats on partner, by the way, man. You've been grinding away. And it's been paying off, clearly. Especially in this era of Twitch where partner's been made harder than ever before. You've actually been doing it the good old way. Pear, fig, goat cheese works. So you just imagine swapping the pear for apple. I don't even want, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm strong enough. I'm strong enough to hit that. Oh, no! I slowed down way more than I thought I would. I was trying to adjust. I was like, why am I not adjusting? Oh, okay, thank you. Ah! I flipped right into it. Wait, teammate, we had it. We literally had it covered. What happened here? Ah, you idiot, dude. You took the outside going to the ceiling. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's literally never gonna work. Maybe pop in some prosciutto to enhance the salty? Potentially. I know, whenever I imagine like fruit on pizza though, I don't think about it like a homemade one. I'm thinking like traditional pizza shop making a pizza. I'm like, I don't know if you could really, any combination of like cheeses that you'd conventionally find in your standard pizza place would work with apple. Like, yeah, maybe if you get like more artisan with it or whatever, but. Oh, okay, that works. Get over here. You should get the textured fringe. I got it this time. It looks so good. What the heck are you talking about? A prosciutto and arugula with Granny Smith. I'm dead. I don't know, man. It's one thing to have like a tart taste to it. I don't even know, what would you call it? Not even sour. Acidic? Granny Smith is just like sour, straight up. I don't know if that, on a pizza? I've never had like a soft baked Granny Smith though. That makes me wonder what that tastes like. No boost. No! That was gonna be the game winner. I lied to the YouTube shorts. This doesn't appeal to me, but I would absolutely try it. I mean, I'll try anything once when it comes to that. Well, that's a complete lie. I will say I will never eat snail or frog. That stuff for some. Also, I will never eat cricket or like any insect. That is the line I mentally do not think I'll be able to cross. And in about 40 years, that's probably going to be like one of our sources of protein because we're killing the planet. Woo! Anyway, I have some friends who tried what's it called? Like caramelized cricket in China, and they said it's actually not bad, but I'm like, they were actually not ranting and raving about it, but they're like, it's like surprisingly good. And I was like, that is the bridge I can't go. My brain is just like not calibrated for that. You are really an unk. You don't know the textured fringe. What are you frickin' talking about, dude? Bro, I'm an unk because I don't know what 6'7" is. I don't know what you're referring to. Is this like a TikTok meme or is this like a Rocket League thing? Oh, that's probably a goal. Oh, never mind, he screwed it up. It's a haircut. Unironically, chat, I did remember way back when my girlfriend at the time was asking me for about like what haircut I'm gonna get, and she was looking up like something she thought would look good, and unironically she's like, you should get this thing. It's a low taper. I think it's actually technically a low taper fade, and I was like, no shot, you're asking me to get the ninja cut. Yeah, I was like, you're definitely going for the bump, but you don't have the speed to do that. Take a low 50. Nice. That works. Ooh, if you saved your boost better. Never mind, he dunks that. Nice! Okay, I was also like, yeah, that's a good angle on that, actually. She's no longer your girlfriend, that is your wife. I feel like I probably eat dried insects, but not spiders or arachnids. Yeah. I mean, people also pointed out technically shrimp are like sea insects, and I'm like, you're not wrong. And I'm like, low key, it's crab. I think it's just a framing thing, you know, because we didn't grow up with those types of insects in your diet. You view it as like, ugh. I mean, it's the same way like people have been like, yo, you ever eat alligator? And apparently, people have said alligator is not bad. People have like tried it. Someone was like, yeah, like one time I ate alligator and I immediately understood why Florida was a lawless place because it tasted delicious. Thought that was so funny. Shrimps is bug. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I heard it tastes like chicken. I mean, that's like the default. I think anything that tastes like chicken just means that it's flexible. Cause like you can marinate and you can like season like beef and whatnot in a lot of different ways. I feel like chicken is like very much like a blank slate type of meat. Like by itself, it's not really, like I think you could make steak and straight up eat it by itself with like minimal seasoning. And I'm counting minimal as in like just salting it or whatever. But if you tried to eat like chicken with just salt and nothing else, you'd be a psycho. I'm sorry. I do remember someone on Rocket League Twitter a while back. I don't know if it was a meme. I don't think it was. It seemed very earnest. They were like, oh God, I hate meal prepping. And they posted like literally the blandest freaking chicken breast I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, buddy, of course you hate dieting. Like you're deliberately suffering. Spices add like no calories at all. Like what are you doing? Load that bitch up. Why? Why are you up? I mean, yeah, I should have done some more with that. Really funny that that guy thought he could beat me to that. I don't know why he went so hard. I literally had him beat there. Anyway, I need to remember that players in twos are stupid, and also I need to assume my teammates are stupid too, because we're all stupid here. Also, I'm not here to start a hate train. I have literally not listened to it at all. But did anyone else, out of morbid curiosity, listen to the new Taylor Swift album? And is it as bad as everyone says it is? Jackson, what's up? These guys are the greatest 50ers of all time. Man, I'm missing all the pads. I'm missing all the pads. Yeah, honestly, they're saying it's so bad that people have been tweeting out that the album is bad, and even the Swifties aren't coming into the comments and like threatening to kill them. They're like, it's a bad album when even the Swifties aren't like out for blood if people insult their queen. They're literally just like, yeah. They're like not agreeing with it, but they're kind of like, yeah, maybe you just need to take some lumps a little bit. Alright, I just wanted to beat him on that part. What? Did not realize teammate left immediately. My bad. We might get scored on because he's not going to shell that. Oh. Wait, we were already winning. Uh-oh. 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 Surely not, right? Surely not, right? That was really close. I should not have dove in on that. Holy crap, my teammate really needed me there. Kind of left him out to dry. How am I supposed to be a smartass when you give an actual logical response? The baddie effect in the NFL is real. Justin Herbert and Josh Allen both have fine females on their side, and Travis is washed up, wrinkly bracelet wearing T-Swift. I mean, I also think it's just Chiefs that are looking kind of like whatever. Their defense looks really good, but then again, I say that after watching the Ravens, and the Ravens kind of suck. Also, how did the Ravens season already end? You know what I mean? Like, week 1, I was like, wow, that's a bad loss, but this team's kind of insane. And like nowadays I'm watching them and I'm like, what happened? Like, defense sucks. Offensive line is not doing much. Receivers aren't catching anything. I'm just like, damn, this is like sad to watch the Ravens go from like potential Super Bowl team to like, yeah, wrap it up. Didn't expect us to dive in on 104. Ravens forgot defense is important. A classic blunder. I mean, if your defense, if your team, and it's like the Joe Burrow effect last season. It doesn't matter if your offense can put up 40 if your defense is always giving up 45. What do you call an American bee? A wasp, but like white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. Derrick Henry is Butterfans. Dude, Derrick Henry was crashing out so hard earlier this season. A USB. See, I'm gonna give you joke feedback on that one. See, USB is weird because like it's just the term for literally something else, but it doesn't relate back to the initial premise of the joke. You know? It's just like a word that is a homonym for like a different term. It's like, okay. I don't know if that, I don't know. I would shift that a little bit. No bump, sad. What a save. Luckily you can't save. Ah, no! Teammate rushed that so hard. Also, whoever said find females instead of find women, you're a troglodyte, and hopefully you don't use the word female unironically. Yeah, halfway through I realized I was not gonna win that. I'm gonna dodge that demo. Doesn't matter because I have no boost. It's sad. Open as the hottest chart to score a little bit. Did my Amazon shopping? Me too. Back me a buzz kill. Shut up! Iron Man is actually an FE man. He missed. Sad. Yeah, makes sense. Anyway. I don't realize he was in... Right? FE mail? Oh, sorry. My bad. I donate $10 and you do me like that. Hey, CC, I don't know what I mean by... You said bro, and that's it. I can't take this? Okay, well, I'm sorry. I mean, I already thanked you for the $10. I've been chatting with you all stream. I don't know what I did to offend you, but also, if you're gonna hold over that you donated $10 to me once for the rest of my life, then yeah, it's not gonna work. Like, thank you. I'm sorry I missed your singular chat, but let's back it down a little bit. I'm messing, good. Because I've, God, that was so irritating, dude. I remember, I had a viewer a while back. He donated like 50 bucks in a stream. And then he asked me to play in a DM or something. I don't know if I've ever leaked this, but like there's a, I'm not gonna mention his username, but he would like donate 50 bucks and he was having a good time in stream. And he's like, hey man, do you ever want to play off stream sometime? And I'm like, I don't really play with really anyone except for people I know. He's like, well, I mean, I donated 50 bucks. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but like, I mean, I don't play with people that just how I am. Like it's not like a I hate you, I don't want to play with you. I don't really play Rocket League except on stream, and I don't play with people I don't know. So I'm like maybe like on a viewer game where we can play or something. He's just like, this is so pathetic, dude. I give you money and you're not even gonna be a simple favor. And I'm like, dude, I'm just saying, like that's my policy. That goes for everyone. And then he proceeded to literally never come back on my stream again. And I'm like, that's cringe, dude. If you donate to a streamer, it's you're willingly giving them a donation. If you're expecting something directly in return, it's a little, I don't know. It seems a little weird when people try to like buy stuff like that way. I mean, that's literally what some dudes do with like I've had plenty of my like the woman of Twitch like to chat with them at LANs or something, and I mentioned that story or something, and they're just like, oh dude, like you have no idea how many guys like come into my DMs and like, oh, I donated $500, and I'm like, yeah, thanks. Like anyway, I live near you. LMAO, that's crazy. You want to get lunch? And like like no, I'm not queuing, I just realized. $50 rich offer loser. I mean, I'm not saying he's a loser. I find it really weird that he immediately, because it's one thing if he's like, oh man, I really would like that. Well, hopefully maybe in the future we can do it or something like that. If he took it like that, like I'm disappointed, but understandable, that's fine. He acted like I was such like a brat. I was like, okay. Want some tips to get better at Rocket League? You gotta grind the game in practice. Everyone says that as if there's like a tip. Ultimately, everyone sounds like I remember people used to get angry at me. They're like, wow, what a useful tip, practice more. Buddy, when someone says, how do I get better? I don't know your rank. I don't know how many hours you have. I don't know what your current skill level is. Generally, people need to practice more. It's the hard, uncomfortable truth that people need to get hammered into their head. There's way too many people who play this game for hundreds or thousands of hours. And then I ask them like, how much custom training do you do? And they're like, oh, I don't. And I'm like, well, how are you gonna get better if you don't actually get consistent? Wait, that's funny. Do not. Huh? Oh, he's got 0 boost. Okay, got a slight touch on that. Teammate don't get demoed. Does matter. All right, is Octane rain car? I would say yeah. I'm tryharding. That's probably what I'm playing. Game Boy Advance era. Haven't played anything since the Wii era. The Wii. It's kind of funny how low res the Wii is. Back in my mind, I imagine the Wii is like a 1080p regular ass console, but then playing a Wii or emulating a Wii game. Hypothetically, I would never do that, Nintendo, don't kill me. But it's just funny to see how that, like you look back and you're like, damn, Wii was out here in like basically like 720p, 480p type territory. Can't believe it released in the 1970s. Remember chat? In the 1970s? It's the Commodore 64 and then also the Wii. That thing was being powered by the hopes and dreams of all the Nintendo workers that were murdered to make that thing happen. All the spirits crushed. A little over-aggressive on that Chow, that's okay. Ooh, wow, I really did that poorly, but that's okay. Yeah, wrong flip. I'm gonna leave that for him. Teammate go. Nice. Yeah, he screwed that up really early. I like the 1975, yeah. The 1975. How do I get better? Practice. No, like other than that, more practice. No, but I'm looking for tips. You're simply not practicing enough. I mean, low key, dude. Or my personal favorite. Hey, what do I practice? I'm plat 3 and I can quad reset. Have you tried working on aerials? They're like, no. Anyway, on an unrelated note, there's literally nothing to be done about me getting up ranked as bad. And I'm like, completely forgot players can score by themselves. I'm a bot. Do you know what it feels like loving someone and see the rush to throw you away? Anyone else remember that Gabriel Iglesias song? Someone threw that on a playlist at a store I was at, and I was like, whoa! And I looked at the Target employee. I think it was Target. And I looked at them, I'm like, wait, what radio station's playing this? And then the person turned around and goes like, they're playing my playlist today. Because I guess at my location, they let the employees choose the playlist for the day, which is kind of sick. I thought that was a really cool little feature. We've tried nothing. We're all out of ideas, exactly. You know, Twitch, I'm gonna put that song on right now, actually. Give you guys a taste. I'm gonna skip an audience song. It seems like a sin, but here you go, Twitch. Also, shout out to government shutdown. So there's no limited TSA agents and things are going really slow. So my buddy Vod, he had a flight today in Vegas on a red eye, and he got here literally 4 hours early for his flight just in case the airport is empty. He literally has no line. So this dude is gonna wait literally 4 hours at his gate. Brutal. That's what you get for showing up prepared, idiot. Favorite non-standard mode? Hoops is like has its moments. What? Hello? Nice, good. Triton and hoops, not the Triton, dude. I'm put your creator code in. Let's go! Creator code the Danger Taco. Let's go! I can play copyrighted music on Twitch, not on YouTube, because Twitch doesn't copy it to the VOD, whereas YouTube does. So therefore, technically, you're not allowed to play it on Twitch, but 99.9999% of copyright strikes come from your VOD and not your live audio stream. So if, yeah, there was someone from DMCA like listening in to my actual stream right now, they'd be like, yo, what the hell, you can't do that. But no one does that. Because ultimately, no one really cares live unless you're a massive streamer. And even then, DMCA was more of a, I don't want to say a moral panic because it wasn't moral, but like it did feel like more like a record label just freaking out that like, oh God, in COVID, people are touring, they can't make money through that. We got to make money and squeeze all these companies for quote unquote stealing listens or whatever. I wanted to flick that, but I was like, I think they're waiting for that, so maybe if I delay. That's sad. I was gonna flip and then I realized my teammate might be back, but nope, teammate went all the way back. What? He did not mean to do that, but okay. How'd this work? That flight better have cost like $10. I don't know, actually. Probably not. Oh, I'm gonna forfeit, buddy? You wanna throw last game too and then forfeit first in this game? Just because I gave up a bad 50? I would appreciate having a second man in attack, personally. I don't know how many open nets I've given him for him just to put it over the top. Close one. All right, we're done with twos. We're gonna Q dodge that guy for a bit. That's 2 straight games. I don't really know what he's doing. I'm gonna argue his best, but either way. 550 round trip, not including check bag. Gross. Why do I platoon and get a psycho? Because you practice the wrong things. Also, a psycho isn't necessarily a difficult thing to set up mechanically. It's just timing and angling. Flying Canada sucks. I want high-speed rail. Dude! In Texas, should definitely be high-speed rail that goes straight from Dallas through Austin through Houston. It's not completely in a straight line, but like those are 3 major cities, like basically all in like one shot. The Northeast corridor should definitely have that as well, because there's so many major cities that are so incredibly close to each other in the Northeast. I don't know why we don't have like some form of like rail that can cover that. Rich, what's up? Also, I love those like posts where it's like, yeah, we do have high-speed rail. This thing goes like 70 miles an hour. And I'm like, that, you know damn well that's not what we're talking about. Oh, I took off way too early. Rich, what you been up to? Been a while. For about 30 seconds, fair. I mean, it's good that trains are getting faster, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be happy until we get that like maglev tech that's getting trains to go like 300 mph. Like those, that's really the only thing that makes, like, I like traveling on trains, don't get me wrong. Like I actually might be, it might be my preferred way of travel, to be honest. I just started thinking about that. I'm like, is it? And I'm like, nah, if I had to go to a distance and it was like a high speed one and it only added like, you know, a little bit more time, obviously, like some people are like, why don't you take a train? So much cheaper than a flight. And then they show like the flight will take 3 hours and the train in that path will be like, 12-hour travel. I'm like, well, that's why, because one takes up your entire day and one is just like a 4-hour segment. Dude, oh my fucking God, dude. Late at night, people need to go to bed. I missed that read, which is fine, but then Dirty just doesn't even hit this roller. Oh no, I think it was a domino falling. I missed the deflection on the 50, then everything falls apart after that. Is broker rule 1? I did not even see that. I think everyone misses that. Oh. That's a shame. I really shouldn't have gone for that. All right, well. Oh, they missed. Okay, well. I guess everybody bad. Corporate enemy that doesn't care about me? Yo, same. Actually, I'm not corporate necessarily. I mean, legally I work for a corporation, but small business vibe. My boss knows my name. That's the difference. That was my sister, apparently. She was working for a company. She did a bunch of fundraising for, no, my cousin, sorry. And she was doing a bunch of fundraising. And at like the holiday end party, she realized her boss, who she's been working with for like 4 years, does not know her name. And she was kind of just like, buddy, like, you're literally honoring me at this thing. And they were just like, yeah, we want to present this certificate of blah, 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 and for all her good work to blah, blah. It's just like very obvious. He had to read it off the award in advance. And she just was like, oh, I know him. I've met his wife and his family. I've been to like his house with like, when they're holding like some big soiree across the company, and they just straight up do not know my name. I'm like, that's gotta be a weird slap in the face. Business is like a family, dude. They only say that because families put up with a lot of crap from each other, and they're like, yeah, that's ideally the vibe we want here. We want you to be really irritated with us, but ultimately come back to us in the end. I think that's probably pretty clearly a red flag nowadays, and like a in like a business culture description of a job or an interview. I don't know if that, I feel like that's more apparent when it comes to like lower level, like retail type jobs versus like in corporate. I feel like they tend to try to be like a little bit more honest about that, but I don't know about that. That's just me talking about my ass. Because I feel like every time that's like described, it's like a retail thing where it's very much like a transactional thing where like the manager is demanding you take certain shifts and whatnot. And it's used as like a, oh, deal with this crap because, you know, you'd put up with nonsense for family, right? Right? And it's like used to guilt trip. Whereas like in a corporate sense, you're not really dealing with that as much. Except maybe working overtime that you didn't sign up for. I'm back. Welcome back, TRK. Uh-oh. That was pretty toxic of me. I'm not gonna lie. I could have kept that up, but I'm kind of done missing every single read. I'm kind of concerned. I work for a large corporation, but my CEO, 3 senior VPs, and multiple directors know my name. Q and 4s? Who knows? Manhag! What a name. My teammate's trash, he says, playing ones. Wow, it's an insanely good first touch. Oh, man. Slightly better boost control turns that into an all-timer. Oh, I was hoping that would be a little bit different. I was trying to time it with him challenging so I could hit past him. Pump. Ah, close one. Oh! Wow. Damn it, backward, 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 backward. You're too much of a pansy. Oh, he tried, you know what? I thought he was slowing down to take 50, but no, he was actually just lining it up. We got Minecraft, Microsoft Bing playing RL. What? You ever been to Australia before? No. Never been to any other continent outside of Europe. Nice. Detrox. Howdy. I'm not playing ones, I'm playing hoops. Well, that's basically like playing ones. Really? No one was up with me? Interesting, okay. Oh boy. Can't get that dish, that's fine. All right. Trying to get away from getting dunked on the sideline. Maybe overhit it a little bit. Oh, I cannot tell if that was on target. Also, I want to see how badly we mishandled this. Yeah, it's not bad, it's just, I don't know, man. Gotta get that a little bit more up, in my opinion. Or you just single jump and then try to wave dash. I think you kind of just like landed. Not a bad idea, but I'm like, I don't know, if you're playing a team, you gotta know people are probably gonna be coming for your neck there. Damon air dribbling, the GOAT. Damn. Cringe. That was pretty transparent of what I just did, but that's okay. It's not like teammates are gonna let him reset, right? Oh boy. I wonder what Bing's traffic is. Like, is Bing like the standard search or homepage when you install my Internet Edge? Because otherwise, or like Internet Edge, I just said. Microsoft Edge. So I'm like not sure where you'd find it. Bing has like no presence of mind. There's like no, I don't think I've ever heard someone be like, yo, I'll search it with Bing or I'll Bing it, you know? Like Google's at the point where like Kleenex are. Like even if the brand isn't Kleenex, they're still gonna say, hand me a Kleenex. Also, I was debating this the other day. What do you guys think is the more famous cookie, Oreo or Chips Ahoy? In my mind, I have to think it's Oreo. Like, as in, more famous as in, like, I don't mean like market share or something. I'm saying if you walked up to someone in the street, what are the odds that if you held up an Oreo and been like, do you know what this is, versus a Chips Ahoy versus do you know what this is? Girl Scout cookie? No, honestly, I think less people know about, or like fewer people know what Girl Scout cookies are versus Oreo or Chips Ahoy. I don't think Girl Scout has that much like recognition. Like they're obviously famous nationwide, but like Oreo's been around since like the freaking, I don't know, 30s, whatever. Whenever they ripped it off from Hydrox. Oh my God, I would have cried. Oreos have made it to Australia. Chips Ahoy haven't. Oreo W. There you go. Oreo, even though Chips Ahoy is a superior cookie. I don't know about that, buddy. I actually like the chewy Chips Ahoy, but only a couple. Chewy Chips Ahoy are like the perfect equivalent of those like candy type thing. Like, not candy, but like, you know, like a treat where you eat it and your first like one or two is like, this is really good. And then you have like 3 or 4 and you're like, your brain is like recognizes this is like so artificial and then I don't like it anymore. I've never been able to like, eat a lot of them. Keebler cookies, Oreo clears all of them. That's what I'm saying. Like it was only Chips Ahoy and Oreo in my mind for like most famous cookie in the world. I don't know if Keebler is like, I don't know if it's got that motion, you know? Oh, this is CRL lineup, I think. I'm a sucker for a fudge stripe. I'll fudge your stripe. Hot take, Oreos are garbage. I will say, I actually really do like Oreos by themselves, but the true way to eat Oreos is with milk. And I do feel like a huge detriment to a cookie is if you need a beverage to eat it. Because everyone's like, well, obviously you eat milk with like a cookie or whatever, but I'm like, yeah, but like, you kind of need it for Oreos. I will say Chips Ahoy, I don't like eating them straight up. That's why I like the chewy ones. I don't really like a crunchy cookie, you know? The whole point of a cookie is that it should be chewy, in my mind. That's why I like homemade cookies. Wait, that went in? That was the lightest skim I've ever hit. Whoop. From the top rope. Subway cookies are goated. Of all cookies, Subway? The Coca-Cola Pop Rocks Oreos? What are you talking? Wait, have you guys seen that, the dropout video, the Oreo CEO? I think about that every time someone names a flavor I've never heard of. If you guys haven't, search Oreo CEO Brennan. Literally one of the funniest videos and actually so accurate. I think about that video every day when I go to the grocery store for the cookie aisle. Hello, Finn. How you doing? Oh, I was trying to get the lightest touch on the backboard. Give me back brain cell. It's my turn with it. Well, I genuinely don't know how I don't double tap that. I think I air rolled slightly out of the range. Do you dunk it in the milk, drop them? I drop. I drop and wait until the bubbles of air stop coming up. Literally just drowning. You just go shh, 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 shh to my Oreo. Eating them with a spoon is the real tech, though. Timmy's finally playing against Danish Taco. What do you mean? I played against Timmy all the time. I wanted to backboard that. Noise. Woo! Bang. I use the microplane to grate the cookie into the milk. wait, hold on, what? That's really funny. Seb, if you're lurking, someone's throwing shade at you. We just did an episode of Champ League on the College Carball channel. And Seb put a list out that literally had me, Bass, and Vod like screeching. Now use a fork, stab the cream. Oh, I see. So it's like the thing here, then the fork is like inserted into the white. And so you can just go bloop, and then you like eat it off the fork. I see that. You see that, chat? Just this, you know? You insert into the gap. Champ 3, let's go. Or GC3, let's go. I cast unearthly spells to open a portal in the milk domain and toss the entire pack to cookies at once. Ah! Can you drink it? Not easily. It's my weekend for it. Damn, you guys have shared custody, but for brain cells? Crazy. You're playing fours with me, Zadaka, and Sheep. If I get a horrible threes match, sure. I cast Fireball, nor you. Roll for advantage. Oh, landed the wrong way I thought I would for that recovery. Wow, I kind of got beasted on. Thought there'd be a slightly different 50. His peak. That was absurd. That was so stupid. Not even angry. Okay. I was like not sure who was going up for that, so I'm like, I guess I'll go. This summer, the cookie crumbles back. Oh, hell yeah. A little wide. Never mind. Gaming. Kyle. Howdy. Cookie crumbles you would have been better. I just really wanted the revenge plot in there. I mean, that's for the next one, though, Sheep. You gotta add the slight twist on the formula. Oh, did you guys see that apparently the great, like, nephew or whatever of the Colonel leaked KFC's special spices? Apparently he wanted to make a TikTok pop off, and so he named him or something. Like, damn. Corporate lawyers are like, can we disown him? Can we kill him before this TikTok goes viral? Their secret was to season the chicken. Honestly, I did not see that coming. Wait, really? Yeah, apparently it was. I don't know if it was like a joke video, but people seem to be pretty, like, they were reporting on it like it was like news. Yeah, I mean, feel free to check my math on that one, but. Nice, Icy. Well done. You missed! You hit it into the near post! I need to see his angle on that. That is actually insane. He had the whole goal to shoot that, and he shot the only 3% of the goal with a goalie in it. Wow. I was like talking about seasoning chicken earlier in this very stream. Oh, I thought I was a little bit closer. Tried to scoop that. Well, some people genuinely just don't season stuff, so who knows. I did think it was a meme, but so I did actually meet someone who said that mayonnaise was a bit too spicy for them. Good pass, Amor. Close one. Because to be honest, I feel like I don't meet too many white people who are like that sensitive to spices. I feel like it's more like a Northern Isle that should never been a goal, by the way. Like British UK thing, like an Anglo thing that can't handle spice. But I've definitely heard people like in this, like even in the South or something, they'll try like a certain sandwich and like, I don't know, this is just like too tangy. It's like, I don't know, it's a little too much. And I'm like, buddy, I don't know, man. Closing yourself off from so much of food. You can't handle that. I can't handle spices anymore. I think part of mine is like I can't handle it with my GERD. Like really bad spice destroys my chest. Low key, I feel like that started when I did a charity stream and I took a teaspoon of Da Bomb. Note to self chat: the reason why people don't joke around with that sauce is because it will literally destroy you. I nearly had to end stream just because of that. I had to leave stream at least like 3 or 4 times just to like spit it out and check if I wasn't vomiting. Literally felt like I was like gonna vomit blood type thing. Horrible. Horrible. Oh. I like adding chili powder, like generic chili powder, not like a specific type or blend. I feel like it's always a good thing. It adds some good heat, not necessarily like spice or like a ow, ow, ow. It's just like it adds good heat, thermal dynamics to it. The bomb from Hot Ones, the very same. Yeah, I bought it because I'm like, that'd be a fun goof. Raise like I think it was like $1,000, something like that, maybe more. But I was just like, yeah, we'll do a teaspoon of Da Bomb, and I will never do that again. I don't care. I literally don't care. And if I do, I will make it the smallest amount, or at the very least, I'll put it on a wing to diffuse it. I just took it straight up from like a spoon. That was the worst decision of my life. I will never forget how painful that was in the moment. Not because it's like, oh, spicy. It's not even spicy. It's just pain. It's like the reason why Da Bomb sucks as a hot sauce is because there's no flavor. Like at no point did I was like, oh, is that mango? Is that blah, blah, blah? It's like, it was literally just like concentrated capsaicin. It's like taking a teaspoon of pepper spray. That's it. Battery acid flavor. That is a perfect description. Yeah. It just hurts. There's no flavor to it. There's no enjoyment. I can't imagine how bland those wings taste. Oh, let's call that calculated. Ooh, good save. I do 0 red on that one. Okay. Might be game over. Never mind. I mean, that's my biggest irritation with spices is like at a certain point, I think a spice's whole point should be deliver flavor. Yes, heat is fun. It can add a good like variety to a dish. But if I can take a taste of your hot sauce and not taste any ingredients, you effed up. You're just doing the shock value. Whoa, this thing will, you know, burn on both going in, going out. Man, make you handle the spice. Any hot sauce that's bragging about how hot it is not worth my time. If that's the only selling point is how hot it is, it's not worth it. Pepper spray the last one, just have police officer come in. LAPD, stop resisting! Oh. One full stew pot was needed to handle one pepper. It's kind of the point of Demam though. No, see, that's where you're wrong. Cause like, yeah, the whole point is it to be really hot, but like, it's not even a hot sauce. It's like a prank, you know? Hot sauce is the type of thing you wouldn't go to the store to buy. You go to like a prank website, you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. It's not meant to be consumed by actual humans. You buy it on a dare, you eat it on a dare. You never would make that on your own. Every other hot sauce in that show, I think I would believe that someone is going out of their way to make it at one point with that hot sauce or use it in their everyday life. Absolutely no chance that is the case with, and that is the biggest difference for me, chat. Sounds like the one chip challenge. I don't know if I ever tried that. I vaguely remember having one, but I don't remember if I actually ate it. I might have got it for my dad. Because he likes spicy stuff. You're not gonna lie, use ghost pepper hot sauce. No, but that's the thing. I've had ghost pepper. It's good. You ever have ghost pepper jack? So you just pepper jack with ghost peppers instead. It is delicious. Tastes so good. But that's the thing, is like, that's hot, but it still has a flavor, or at least like heat to it that's like tolerable. Like it's hot, obviously it hurts sometimes if you're adding like a lot in, but like, if you're adding like a tasteful amount, good. Any amount of Demam is horrible. Does not taste good, does not complement anything. It's just pain. At that point, there's no point to having that as a hot sauce. Oh, halfway through I realized M3 was not going for that. Ooh, honestly, I kind of want to go for a pinch. That was a goal. I don't mind Bobby got that. Have you played the new Skate? I have not, but my buddies, Seven Bass, they've been playing that game constantly. Apparently it's pretty good. It is like a little like soulless because it's EA, but they're like, the overall gameplay is really phenomenal. They've been enjoying it, and that's all that matters. Like, they don't know what that game's gonna become, I think is their vibe, but they're like, for right now, it's promising enough that I'm putting in a lot of hours. We traded jobs for 5 days. Austin, my job is stressful. I can't even imagine trading for your job. Have you just been like on call, traveling constantly? Also, how's your week been? I just walked in the door. I just vomited a little bit in my mouth, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, honestly, for me, my job is getting me a little like irritated. It feels like I'm running into a brick door. Like, as in like I'm opening a door that looks fine and then it turns out it's been bricked off and doesn't exist anymore. That's what working in sales, building my territory feels like right now. Because I have like no referrals. Meanwhile, everybody is posting like their wins in our Teams chat. And it's very much like I just closed a $130,000 deal. I just closed a $30,000, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm looking through and they're all like referrals from like our channel partners. But the problem is I don't have that yet because I haven't proved myself. So I'm just sitting there like, holy, is nobody going to score? Now the defense too good by me. All right, chat, what we're thinking for overtime. I think this is going to hit 10 minutes. I thought he would double it. I didn't expect him to get that much power, though. I just wanted that on target. Holy scoop. Holy scoop! Hello, Zuzu. Can it go on forever, no one scores? Theoretically, yes. Yes, I see. Ooh. Okay, just wanted to stay in front of that one. Good. Hammer, what? Have you been in the labs? I've never seen that man hit a double reset. Okay, he's staying in the back. Longest overtime was? It's probably, honestly, there has to be a record of that. I'd have to think there's a way to like search a database, like a text file database. I don't know if Rocket League keeps records of stuff like that. That'd be really cool to find out. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were rotating back. He missed the boost. Doc Pep, dude, Doc Pep still plays this game. I got cyberbullied off the platform, low key. All right, we're just popping that high because I don't have the boost to really do much of anything else. What a way to lose. Okay, I was gonna say. That would have been really cool if you hit that a little bit harder. Amar, you need to get off the backboard, dude. We are not getting counted like that. No shot, hit it right to the guy in the middle. Oh, God. That's fine. Right, we're gonna slow that down. Nice up. Well done, Amor. Okay, Icy gets that. Amor kind of a giveaway, but that's fine. Icy. Ooh. Wow, hated how that worked. No, you slowed it down. What a bitch. Anyway, I was correct. It was 10 minutes. Oh. I don't even remember what I was saving. At a 14-minute, that's by far my record. Yeah, I remember, I even posted on YouTube, I remember at a 14-minute where we had like literally like crossbar, 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 crazy saves, crazy saves. It was like the most ridiculous overtime. That should have been probably a dub. I'm not gonna put it on Amor, but like there was a moment where we had a wide open goal. I bumped the last guy and literally I bumped him in the bottom left corner of that goal. Literally like, it's right here. The only guy's right here. And out of all this goal, they shoot it right there and it saves the guy I bumped. I'm like, why? There was 10 total shots in the entire lobby. That's pretty sad. I remember there was a really funny screenshot that I posted on Twitter a while back where I did like a super long game. I ended up winning the game in OT. And I think I was leading my team and I had something like 17 shots or something like that. And I just said, I will never make fun of a collegiate player's. Yeah, next time I'm casting, I will never make fun of a player's accuracy ever again. Watch his view. Yeah, sorry, I didn't save. Well, I guess it's already auto-saved, whatever. Remember that screenshot I shared with a friend of mine? That was one of the more hilarious games. I mean, if we lost, that would have been way worse. It's just super funny, the fact that we won that in the end. It's like, well, finally. In the back of my mind, I was literally just like, God, if we lose this is so embarrassing. Dude, get off my jock. Man. I hate that you did that. All right, this is way less coordinated than my last game. Yellow. And hit that a little bit later. Ooh. Get back a little bit. Mr. Taco. Hey, Sergeant Blaze. Prove this Taco's dangerous arm out. Hey, big deal. We'll try, we'll try. Bonked him right as he took off, hell yeah. That's pretty dangerous right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah! Eres el mejor taco, sí. Alright. Do we have some SAM players? No, these are just Mexican players based on their ping. Yeah, 56 ping, I got 7. We're definitely playing in Dallas. Yeah, they're from Mexico. Call us on. Wow, you threw that away really easily. Well, I guess not throw it away. I thought teammate was behind me, so I was kind of waiting for that. That was a really hard read. Didn't, again. These reads get kind of irritating when it's like, I'm waiting for this guy to like catch the ball, but instead he went for the pogo and then missed the pogo and then it went right to him and I'm like, all right. Teammate, you steal my boost and then get demoed? You gotta up the survivability there. Bro called me trash in his last message in Spanish, and dude then missed the open net. That's kind of crazy. I guess not open net, but open shot where no one's contesting. Wow, that was a really good first touch. That was like an insanely good first touch. I have no faith in anyone in the beginning of the season. Granted, that's a horrible touch when we know the guy's in the sidewall. Not really sure why we just lobbed it up for him to catch, but either way. I gotta remember, this is the beginning of the season. We're gonna be playing with a lot of players who got boosted last year, or at the very least just have never been truly at like a GC 3 level. I gotta play their shot. Barely touch that. Oh, slowed him down. Might be open. You gotta shoot that though? You gotta shoot that though? Nice, I accidentally helped. Bonk. Guy's going really back and forth with me right now. I don't even know what that first name. I actually don't know what that first verb is, but I'm trying to keep up, but I can't. He's really testing my Spanish fluency here. Oh, okay. Not the double commit that works out. Sad. 3-4 threes. I generally say I would prefer threes. I mean, I've been getting more into twos, I say, as I miss this boost for 4 times in a row. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. So there's a smile. Ah. I don't know what tense he's using. That was almost a flawless finish. What the hell? Oh, go, 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 go. Just a little wide. I was hoping he would, like, play that slow, thinking no one would possibly be there. Imagine. Musty double tap? Yeah, no problem. Right after we lose this right here. Oh, never mind. Good recovery. Goosey! Thank you for the tier 1. I wish I could play that a little bit more on target, but can't. Oh, no! Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, are you about to get dunked for a free one? Good bump. Sorry, teammate. Didn't realize you'd recover on that. Would love it if that guy got out of my way. Cool. Nice. I would love it if I boost. The only reason you haven't lost is because of you. Yeah, I don't know about that, bud. Okay. Man, you're such a bitch, dude. That wasn't even a good steal. He cut in front of his teammate. He literally just did it to spite me. Drunk typo? Crazy. Yeah, I know I had the reset on that. I'm like, that'd be kind of funny if I land from the ceiling. From the top rope. Okay. It's crazy playing Rocket League with 0 bitches. Are you implying that I'm playing Rocket League without women near me, or I myself in my real life do not have bitches and therefore that is bad? Is it based on the game or the woman? Would you be okay if I had 0 bitches playing Warzone? Oh. All right, I wasn't sure how much you wanted to extend that play. This game feels like it's going to be decided by a demo, or him touching that one more time, please. Not like that. Oh, that was not the angle I wanted. Goose. Nice. That's so embarrassing. Wow. Wow. Te amo, hermano. This guy's gassing me up. What the heck? That's so funny. Goosey, how's the job going? You're pretty far into it by now, right? Oh, so I don't have any food available in my house. Like, you know, it's like the type of stuff you gotta make on your own. And I realized I got out of a meeting and I had a meeting during my usual lunch break. So I had to get food really quick. So I ordered some from like the salad place near me. And I got a peanut butter malt protein shake. Really, really tasty. It's like 30 grams protein too. And so as I pick it up, this super jack guy walks in and he goes, yo, what is that? And I'm like, oh, it's a peanut butter protein shake. And he's like, oh, that sounds delicious. Can I try? And I got kind of stun locked because I'm like, what, like I, a stranger, like let you sip my drink? I'm like, and I just did the Weenie Hut Jr. thing. I was like, I'm kind of weird about germs, if you don't mind. And he's like, oh yeah, no problem, man. And they ended up ordering it, but I was just like, I don't know. Would it have been weird if I gave him a sip? I made some spicy shrimp and cream cavatappi for dinner. That sounds actually excellent. No, no? Okay, well, thank you, JG. I felt like an insane person. He kind of furrowed his brow at first. He was chill about it, but like his initial reaction was like, oh, why not? And it was just like, nah, I don't know, man. I don't really know you like that. Like if he was a homie, then sure, because I mean, I kiss my homies, you know, because kissing homies is goodnight. But I'm not kissing him goodnight. That would be more reasonable. Yeah, my friend was like, hey, can I try some? Sure. I don't know why that's different. I think it's just the fact that it was a stranger. You know, like if a friend asked for a sip, I would not hesitate. Even though conceptually it's the same thing. It's not like I monitor my friend's oral health more. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm like, well, I know your mouth is clean or whatever. Or I know you're not sick or whatever. Oh God, we're playing against these guys. This is a pretty sweaty lobby, I'm not gonna lie. I say his brains misses. No, his friend's got the yellows. I don't even think it's about that. It's just like, I don't know, man. For me, the biggest thing is just like if someone that comes up and like, hey, can I have some of your drink? I'd be like, no, buddy. I don't even care if you hover. I don't want you touching my drink. Really brushed, gross. Oh man, I went the lightest little touch. Oh, that's almost a really nice doink right there. Hello, Deez. I remember watching you a while back, like a year ago. Well, welcome back. S50s? Nah, a little late to that. Thought that was gonna roll out a little bit more. Where? Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, where's our third? Afraid they might backwash. Not exact. I don't know, man. I'm not really that big of a nerd about germs. I just don't know why, like, it weirded me out so much more. Because I am a firm believer that the whole point of your immune system is that you can share food and get a little dirty, you know? Lick the floor to clean up something, you know? We've all been there. We've all literally gotten down on all fours and after we spilled water on the floor and lapped it up like a dog, right? Right? Like, we've all done that. Because if not, we got grounded, you know, from our parents. We got tied to the kitchen table with rope, right? That thing we all went through as children. I'm feeling a lot of silent judgment from chat. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Oh. The dirty sicko, that's true. Taco loves being tied up. I mean, I didn't like it. Like, I do find it unusual that's the only way I can find sexual satisfaction, but, I mean, doesn't mean I like it, you know? Oh. Rigged? My mom used to cut the crust of the sandwich. She knew it was my favorite part. She hated me. Damn. Now that's abuse right there. I remember low-key, one of my favorite memories was I mean, looking back, the age demographic makes it kind of cruel, but there was this kid who was, he's like a problematic kid. I was working at a summer camp as a counselor, and the kid was just kind of being a brat, and apparently his mom one day alerted us that she has given him a kind of like a bad boy lunch, and apparently she cut the crusts off the sandwich and gave him the crusts in a bag. And I'm like, low-key, that is so funny. Like, imagine waking up to your thing and just seeing like the outline of a sandwich. It was literally all intact crust, except it was just like this much bread around the outside. Just permanently plays on his alt when I'm playing. I mean, yeah, that's kind of accurate. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna play one more chat and then I'm gonna go play Ghost of Yote because that game fucks. Yeah, and Panny, I'm not a fan of it just because they're also like a good team, and it kind of relies on me having teammates that can like drive in a straight line, which sometimes you just don't get. For me, if someone asks for a sip of my drink, I go to great pains to like hover it, you know? Like you like pour it in your mouth versus like actually putting your lips on the edge of the glass or anything like that. I feel like that's a basic thing. I remember in college, I had a buddy who was invited one of his frat guys, and he asked for a sip of my drink, and I'm like, sure. And I was drinking it's like an alcoholic root beer or whatever, because I heard they were good at this one place. And he took it and he put his whole mouth like over the bottle and took a swig. And then handed it back, and I looked and I could see like it being like shiny, like around like the lid. And I'm just like, I immediately just had like the biggest like, yeah, I'm done with that. I'm good. I'm not doing that again. The whole fountain technique, yeah, exactly. Because like that for the most part should leave you away from anything gross that might happen. Oh, I thought he shot at their one goalie. Going 1-9 in placements was bad. Yeah. Honestly, that's my biggest goal when I do placements nowadays, is just make sure I win at least like 60, 70% of them. Otherwise, you get stuck in the vortex of like basically 1,500 where you will never rank up ever again. Because those players are straight up not real. Those are fictional players. AI generated. AI generated GCs. I thought someone was going to put that a little bit further. Dude, there's literally no way you meant to do that. Alrighty. Didn't even hear him. All right, well. Waited a little too long. Damn, he just went for it. Dude, I tried to cut in front to back pass it, and he still read that. All right, well, I was going for that demo, but didn't think I'd get it demoed as well. Yeah, like sometimes a trio of 3 friends are just kind of gaming. Like I feel like every time I play against these guys, this is like the sweatiest games. They're actually like pre-jumping each other and passing. I was lucky trying to pinch it, but I didn't know it would work that well. Imagine if that went in. Don't. Okay, I thought teammate was about to grab that. Dude. Okay, I was like, we're not getting scored on because you guys are both like, after you, sir. Oh my god, I had an itch. Thought that cost me the game, low-key. Took my hand off the itch right as we lost the air dribble attempt. I was like, oh god. We love clearing it right down the middle. Kev. How was stream? Damn. Teammates are ball hogs to be out. Nah, they're doing fine. We're just not really passing. We're kind of just hitting it down the middle every single time, which is kind of a waste of time. Ooh. Played 5 games of Val. I thought you said 5 games of Rocket League at first. I was like, dude, what? You played only 5 games? That's like a half-an-hour stream, it feels like. Oh my god. Wait, how'd you go neutral? Oh, never mind. I thought you meant like win-loss, win-loss. I'm like, how'd you go neutral? Can you tie in Val? Sick. Wait, you can draw? I thought it was like till someone wins by 2 or whatever. What? Was that an own goal? Yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to bed after this. That's fucking insane, dude. Oh my god. Anyway, peace.